Warning: if you might be offended by foul language or off-color jokes, now is the time to kindly fuck off.
Great. Okay. All right. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Hello and welcome back to another episode of the Londoner Calling Pubcast. My name is Ben Dravic, joined as always by Barry Tate. Barry, you know the question I'm going to ask you. How are we doing this week?
This week or today?
Let's do this week. Let's go with the week.
Week's all right. Today was probably... I've had some bad days in my life. This one was up there.
What happened? What happened today?
What happened? Fucking Arsenal won. What do you mean what happened?
That's just it? That's it?
Well, no, Tottenham didn't help.
I was about to say Tottenham won too. Tottenham also won. That is
wankers, honestly.
The return of Champions League. That's a good thing.
I'll tell you what, though, one good thing about Arsenal, you've actually coined it was a phrase already, but whenever someone says this phrase, I always think of Arsenal. And you lot got it. I mean, no one else. It's got, it says, just a second.
Okay.
Yeah, no. I mean, it's got a nice ring to it, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, you can't say that to Man United, just the 14th.
Yeah, just the 15th.
No, just the 14th,
just the 15th, 17th,
just a second.
yeah.
As soon as someone says that in any circumstances, I think Arsenal. It's a good marketing tool.
I think we're coming. I think we're coming to change that narrative this year. We won our first Champions League game, as you just mentioned, 2-0 win on the road at Atletico Bilbao. Nice win for us. Martinelli off the bench. Happy for that.
I didn't see the goals. I was watching it, and I got home late. Well, I forgot it was a nerdy kickoff.
Yeah, it was the early kick.
I got shit to do. I mean, I've got shit to do, like sit around driving, having a good old fart. I mean, I'm not going to fucking stop that and what.
No, you got to clean your pants, all that shit. You know. No, we left it late. To be fair, we subbed on Martinelli and Trossard.
I saw something. I should have got it. I didn't read it. It's on the BBC website thing on my phone.
Yeah.
And it said Arsenal, something about winning 2 and all that. And they said, they took something from rugby union. I don't know what they mean about it. Did the goalie just, an up and under, they call it?
I don't know.
Did the goalie just hoop it up the pitch?
I don't think I know that reference well enough to understand what they were referring to.
I don't know. I know rugby.
I know rugby, but I don't know rugby. That seemed niche.
I wish I'd have read it. But anyway, next week we'll let you know what it meant.
We will find out. But big Champions League match this week for Chelsea. Actually, I wanted to touch on that. How are you feeling about playing Bayern Munich?
No problem, is it?
Is it?
Why should it be?
I mean, Nicholas Jackson, the return, he's ready.
Look at last weekend.
Yeah.
Like we held Brentford to a tie. So why should we be worried about fucking Bayern Munich?
Let's get into the weekend results. Late goal for Brentford. How do you feel about that result?
Sickening that is.
It is.
Not only that, I mean, so I've got that bollocks on the Saturday, I'm thinking, we got 3 points, and then
right at the death, right?
Last kick of the game.
Yeah.
And then the next day I'm watching fucking Liverpool get 3 points. Same thing, last kick of the game.
I wanted to talk about that for a minute. I wanted to ask you this question. Let's look back at Liverpool. So Liverpool, for those who don't know, they beat Burnley 1-0. Burnley went down to 10 men, and
Mighty Burnley.
Yeah, Mighty Burnley, as we call them. They went down to 10 men in the 87th minute or so, and then they gave up a penalty in the 90 plus 3.
I know an old slag that went down on 10 men.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
No, I did. I'll tell you about it later.
Yeah, off pod.
Okay.
But I wanted to go over Liverpool a little bit and ask you some questions here. Let's look back. Week 1, they're up 2-0 to Bournemouth, and they concede twice, come back and win 4-2 late. Week 2, they're up on Newcastle. It gets drawn level. Newcastle, 10 men Newcastle, mind you, and they scored, the 16-year-old scores super late for Liverpool to win it. Week 3 again.
I think it should be like having a drink or a cigarette. You know what I mean? You've got to be at least 21.
Yeah.
And this is getting ridiculous now, 16.
Well, week 3 against Arsenal, wonder free kick from Szoboszlai. I'm probably saying that wrong. They win 1-0. And now week 4, late penalty.
You couldn't even spell his name, could you?
Oh, God, no. Could you? I'm about to say, I don't think.
I'll tell you, it wasn't.
If you could come in without studying and spell his name spot on, $10 to you immediately.
It was a good free kick.
It was a great free kick. Hands up.
Not that you want to lose, but if you have to lose, that's a goal to lose.
Hands up, right? Yeah. And then this week.
That's what your goalie didn't do. He didn't have his hands up.
No, he did. I don't think anyone was saving that one. And then this week, they scored the penalty late from Salah, right? Mm-hmm. Do you think that Liverpool season thus far, because let's keep it real, 4 very late winners, 4 very desperate winners. Do we think that it's a matter of time till that catches up? Or do you think this is what champions do? This is how you win. A great team finds a way.
A great team finds a way. And I don't care who, you need a lot of luck along the way. Mm-hmm. I don't care who you are.
I agree.
You make your own luck. I don't know.
Injuries, luck, a little bit of everything, right?
I think theirs is all eaten up now, their luck.
Do you think that it's going to run out soon? Do you think that this is sustainable for Liverpool, basically? that they can keep winning like this, or do you think that they have to up their level of play to continue to win every week, like it seems like it basically takes to win the Prem this year?
Well, they've got new players in. I don't care who you are. They need to. It takes a while for them to really knit together and become as strong as you need to be to win the
team.
EPL.
Yeah.
Fuck me.
Isak didn't play this game. He's still yet to join them.
I'm about to say I think Arsenal are going to get it, and I fucking don't want to.
I know you don't want to say that. It kills you to think about it, doesn't it?
Honestly.
Okay, so you don't think it's sustainable. You think they have to raise their level a little bit to continue to win.
They got to get to know each other. I don't care who you are. I mean, you had Florian Wirtz, is it?
Wirtz, he hasn't looked great, has he?
Gorioki, whatever his name is.
Gyökeres?
I know he scored a couple.
He's got 3 goals and 4.
He missed a few, did he not?
He didn't score. He was okay today.
Yeah.
He was okay.
That's it.
Wirtz needs some time to adjust, it looks like.
And Nicholas Jackson.
Yeah, back to Chelsea.
How the fuck should we be worried about him?
I mean, the revenge aspect, the fact that it's gonna mean a little more to him. It's the same thing when Havertz plays Chelsea, right?
It means a little more to him, but also the players know him.
Oh yeah, they know him.
What I mean?
They're gonna want to give him a little more, a little extra, a little something. How do you feel just being back in the Champions League after like a 3-year absence? How does it feel for you to be back in it?
I don't feel anything about it. I've heard that all the other teams in Champions League, Chelsea are back in, fucking brilliant. Yeah, that's what I've heard.
That's what you've heard. Everyone's just
on the great one.
3 points.
Huh?
3 points against Bayern. Easy win. Is the game at Bayern or at Chelsea?
It's at Bayern, I believe. Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
It's at Bayern.
Okay.
Last time we played Bayern at Bayern, we won the Champions League.
That's true.
So
true.
Why should we fucking worry?
It is just match week 1.
Oh no! Wait, hang on a minute. Fuck it, we ain't got Drogba anymore. Bollocks.
Yeah, that's true.
We're in trouble. No, I always look at Bayern, and you look at some of the Italian teams, and maybe it's me. I know there's some good teams and some good players that play for all them teams, and I know it's the Champions League, it's
Harry
different
Kane.
than the EPL,
Yeah.
but I think the EPL is where it's at. That's the bigger teams and the better teams.
I agree.
In general, I'm not saying one match basis maybe.
I agree. There are some weaker teams in the Premier League. You look at the likes of Burnley, Sunderland, Man United, right? There's some weaker teams in the Premier League, right? But in the Champions League, there are some of those teams too. Today we saw, but it can happen. We saw PSV lose to the Belgian side, Union Saint Berlin, I believe. And then we saw FC Quarbag as well in the Champions League put up a fight with Benfica. So the teams that sometimes you think might be a little easier.
Yeah. No, I don't care. I mean, there are some, you struggle. But, no, I mean, you're looking at we haven't even mentioned Man City over the last few weeks, really.
We're about to talk about, I was going to talk about what they did this weekend, too.
I didn't see it. I know Wanker scored 2 goals.
Dominated them.
Yeah. But, it's fucking Man United.
I know, right? But you would think. But I'll say this, too. Well, let's move on. So those who don't know, the Manchester Derby was this weekend on Sunday. Man United got slapped up. Man United got all ends slapped up by Man City.
Which round was it at?
It was at the Etihad, at Man City. So it was away match for Man United, 3-0 to Man City, dominant in pretty much every facet of the game. It didn't really feel like Pep's team had to shift out of first gear to win that game. And for me, you look at Man United over the past couple of years.
Was it a derby game in the sense of, because I haven't seen one for a while, a derby game, no matter who, whether it's
the
Arsenal,
City
Chelsea.
players.
No, I mean really getting stuck in,
I wouldn't say from violence.
Do you have to have a team full of English players to really get that derby feel?
I don't know about that because I think
kind of do.
Sometimes I do think Arsenal and Tottenham always have that feel whenever we play, English or not English, like players. There's just hate on the field.
Yeah, but it was better in the days when you had Tony Adams and
Sol Campbell, the legend Sol Campbell. I mean, he's Judas to them. They still to this day chant about him.
It doesn't matter which country you're from. If you've got a derby game, if you've got a lot more
local
players, it means a hell of a lot.
It does.
Local. I think when Celtic won the first European. Maybe they're only European. I don't catch up with it. They had about 10 or 11, 10
Scottish.
or 9 players, not just Scottish, within 30 or 40 miles of Glasgow.
Well, that's why I think a lot of Arsenal fans are so excited about Eze, partially for that reason, because he's from the streets of London. He's from North London, so he gets what it means. He was one of those kids that was going
Who are we talking about?
Eze for Arsenal, the winger we got, Arabice Eze, the winger from Palace. You know who I'm talking about.
Oh, that one, yeah. I know. I'm so used to him being at Palace. When you're saying Eze, I'm thinking, I fucking know when he is.
No, so he's on us now, but he's from London. He grew up in the academy, so we know that it means a little more to him. And he, went to school talking the shit, right, and hearing it and giving it. So gets it.
Are we going to talk about the EPL? Or are we going to talk about the Champions League, or just throw whatever country?
We're kind of jumping around, but let's focus on the EPL for a minute.
One thing about the EPL, because I watched Burnley Liverpool, some of it, and it's fucking hard when a team just 11 players behind the ball.
10 men behind.
When you say park the bus, park the car, park the fucking village.
A point is a point, yeah.
Well, it is for them, and you have to understand they don't. There's no way in the world they're going to go into a game to win.
Yeah.
They're going into a game not to lose.
Yeah. Especially
and you have to.
When you play a Liverpool, a Man City, an Arsenal,
I think
a Chelsea to an extent, right?
You can do it against anybody and just hope to nick a goal, maybe.
Yeah.
Because the ultimate is to stay in the EPL, money-wise.
Well, I think...
And then that next year, maybe you can buy some more players and have a little bit more money.
Well, I think that...
Hey, I wasn't finished, Ben.
Are you now?
Go on then. No.
There it is. I think... I knew you were done. I know your cadence too well. I know when you're done. I think that against the teams like the Liverpools, the Arsenals, the Man Cities, a Burnley, a Sunderland, they're more inclined to drop 10 behind the ball.
Oh, yeah.
Whereas when they play each other, when they play a West Ham, then they can maybe be a little more aggressive. But in those games, you've got to think a point is a win.
When they play a West Ham?
Play a West Ham, yeah.
Yeah, when you play a West Ham, you only need 8 fucking players.
I mean, West Ham, look, they're...
Oh, Lord, I mean, they're... Really...
I do want to talk about another team. They just scored their first goal of the season today in the Carabao Cup. Aston Villa.
Did they... I know it was 1-1 when I came in here. Do you know what the score was?
I don't know how it ended, but that was their first goal of the season.
Honestly,
they were the last team in England, all levels of English football, all the tiers, to not score a goal this season was Aston Villa. Still yet to score in the Premier League. How hot is Unai Emery's seat right now?
I mean, you said we mentioned before, he's only got one way of playing, evidently. He doesn't...
Yeah.
Oh, it is hot. I mean, you know.
It's got to be,
as
right?
I said before, we get the Aston Villa fans in the Collierville location.
Yeah.
And, you know, I'd like to say they're a really nice bunch of lads, you know, but they're not a bunch of fucking wankers.
Fucking wankers, yeah.
Every one of them.
Yeah, agreed. So I think they're in need of something. I don't know if that's a manager change. I don't know if that's the players just looking at each other and being like, we've got to do something, or if it's the style.
Sancho was on today. They got a couple of players. They're still... Every time I talk to the Villa fans, they always say, well, we're constraints of the financial fair play.
Yeah.
And that's probably...
I agree, but I think even within the financial fair play, the squad they have should be doing more right now.
Yeah, they should. I mean, you know, but anyway, we'll see. But yeah, I mean, what Chelsea? There was some issues because we've been.
Y'all have. I mean, yeah.
I don't know how we've been getting. Well, it was under Abramovich.
Y'all have a weird thing with your sister club where you can sell to them or buy and the hotel. Chelsea are very fishy, under the table, sketchy, making money. I don't know why it's legal, how it's legal. Everything I've heard, it just sounds sketchy.
No, we're not doing anything illegal. We just got people that are really fucking smart.
Yeah, really good at the law. Really fine-tuning the law, basically. You're rewriting the law books.
I don't know how we're doing it.
I don't know how you're doing it
I know
either.
we're selling players and we're getting some in.
You are.
I know I don't know what they're going to do. So we have got in trouble.
I'll say this.
And I don't know how much trouble yet because they're saying it was from under Abramovich. What do you do when you buy a club and this was all done in the last 2 years? You've still got all the players.
You still got to do it, yeah.
Huh?
You just have to... there's nothing you can do. You have to deal with it. The situation's been set for you. The parameters are there. You can't go back and change the past.
I don't think they're going to do anything to us. I mean, how the fuck can you treat the world champions like that? You can't.
God. I don't know. As Brentford, they they didn't treat the world champions too nicely.
So we got Forest and another one who, again, they're not.
Forest struggled. We 3-0 by Arsenal this week. Again, Arsenal away, incredibly
difficult. That was his first game, wasn't it?
That was
Yep. Big Ange, yeah.
Big Ange, she's back, and welcome back, Ange. We missed you. I didn't think we were gonna get to beat his fat ass this year, so I'm really glad we got that opportunity one more time.
Well, the owner of Forest, I mean,
wow,
he deserved to go down the next division, but
he wouldn't fit in the next division.
He did fucking fantastic.
Yeah,
he did fantastic with the squad he had and the people he had.
Yep.
And then you get
his
rid
ego,
of him.
His ego. How often?
Do you know the only thing bigger than that man's ego
is him?
Fucking belly.
His fucking stomach.
Have you seen his belly?
Oh yeah. No, she's played keeper. You're not going to score on him. You're going to get it in. Literally. But we've seen the rants from him over the years.
All Greeks have had belly.
How often do you see a manager go onto the pitch?
That's the thing about
to
it.
confront a manager. Like that was with Nuno, right? And I don't blame Nuno for just being. This is ridiculous. This is unprofessional. At some point, you got to put your foot down.
It made him look a right prick.
And I think
it made the owner look like a right prick.
Yep.
But it made his poor manager look like one.
Well, then also here's the thing for the players too. If you're trying to recruit players in, and you're trying to get a Gibbs White to stay and sign that new contract, right? Which he did. How hard is it
as
for
an
that?
owner, have the passion, have whatever it takes, get out there and scream, fucking wanker
Be a
Jerry
professional.
Jones.
Be a professional.
Be professional.
Be professional. That's what I'll say. Jerry does that well. when it comes to the press conferences up, Jerry will handle it like a professional.
No,
Their owner, he
actually,
doesn't.
He's the owner of the team, but he was acting like a fan.
He does.
And
he does act like a fan, as if he's not the one that's created this entire. All the fans like, oh, if I was the owner, he is the owner, and he's still acting like that. So, I think Forest are in trouble. I think they're in trouble, not from a talent perspective. There's so much talent on that roster. Gibbs White, Snagre, I believe his name is, the defensive mid. Murillo, the center back.
Listen,
Sells had a Golden Glove last year.
Say that name again.
Sangare.
Whatever it is, okay. I wouldn't worry too much. The people that listen to this podcast,
Yeah.
half of them can't even speak fucking English
There
anyway.
you go. Yeah, they're not going to know the Ivory Coast player.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wouldn't worry about it.
But they have a lot of. My point is they have a lot of talent on that roster. Very much like Villa, I think they are the two biggest underperformers this year in the Premier League so far. 4 weeks in, so calma. It's early.
Oh, yeah, you got that. But and then obviously you got the January window should you need...
If you need reinforcements or...
we don't need any... do you know what gets me? Fuck me. We sell Mudwaki to you.
Yeah, Madueke.
For fucking pennies, by the way.
Yeah, I agree.
No, I mean pennies.
No, like 40 mil is nothing.
And then you
in
go
this.
out and you get Ganacho, the fucking dwarf.
I literally texted my friends this. I go, I can't believe Chelsea sold us their best winger and then used the funds to go sign that Argentinian lesbian.
I mean, if I thought they had to sell him because of the financial fair play,
Yeah.
then you go and get this little...
We'll get this too.
He did... When he came on, he laid on a couple of chances
Garnacho.
for goals, but evidently the goal that they scored... It was he sort of
He didn't mark the guy. He didn't track his
so,
marker.
Yeah.
With Madueke, one thing too as well. We actually got to, when we bought him, we had some loophole. We got to register him as a homegrown player.
Yeah.
Which I can't think if Chelsea knew that they would sell him for that cheap, because you need a certain amount of homegrown players.
What does that mean for you lot?
So the Premier League, it's for the Premier League, not Europe. The Premier League requires each club to have a certain amount of what is called homegrown players, kids from their academy, kids from England, to keep the league and the jurisdiction, I guess, more fair, to make sure that they're building from within and not just outsourcing everyone, right?
Okay, yeah.
He wasn't qualified as that when he was at Chelsea because you had bought him from PSV Eindhoven, despite him being English. I don't know how it worked out.
Maybe because you bought him from an English club and he's English.
But somehow when we bought him and we got him from y'all, we were able to go back and re-register him to qualify for one of those homegrown spots.
What's the difference between English humour and American humour?
I don't know where you're going.
No, I'm asking you. I don't know. Because you always go, people, always English humour.
I think that I never say English humor, but I think English humor might be a little more dry than American humor.
It's dry and it's sarcastic.
There's a lot of sarcasm, isn't it?
Well, I'll tell you, when I say the difference, Americans will say something dry and sarcastic, and I'm thinking, it's fucking brilliant. And they go, just kidding. Oh, you fucked it up.
It's like, I know that.
In England, you don't say that. You know, when I was, I mean, obviously I keep talking when I was in the market, but this wasn't actually... You tell me this wasn't dry, it was just a good sense of humour.
Yeah.
So, I don't know if I told this fucking story, but...
Go for it.
I will. So, I was having we were having our first child, Charlotte, okay?
Yeah.
So I let everybody at the market where I go and buy my produce, I let them know that I would be gone for a week. And there's another fella doing my business for me.
Yeah.
Anyway, so a week later I come back and I'm walking through the produce market. It's about 4:30, 5 o'clock in the morning, and I'm walking through these various warehouses. They're all connected. As I'm walking through, there's two salesmen and a porter.
Okay.
And one of the salesmen, all right, Barry, I said, yeah, all right, Brian, how you doing? He said, how's the baby? Oh, I said, she's doing great. She's doing really good. She's really good. And then the one next to him says, how's the wife? I said, no, she's doing okay. She's doing okay. I said, oh, mind you. I said, fuck me. I said, I think she's suffering from that postpartum depression.
Yeah.
I said, how long's that last? And the porter next to him said it's lasted 20 fucking years with my wife. I mean, that's brilliant. It's just the speed of thought.
Good. No, that's the thing. It's so quick. That's half the joke.
I've never forgot it.
Yeah.
It's lasted, it's lasted 40 fucking years with my
Jesus
wife.
Christ.
That's brilliant, isn't it?
No, I do think that a lot of the humor in England is the speed at which you tell the jokes and how quick the thoughts and the jokes and the lines.
I always think in London, any big city tends to be quicker in everything they do.
Yeah.
Walk, this, that, and think. And, you know, you go out in the country, it gets a bit slower. And not that they're a bit stupider, but they've got... Hang on a minute, Ben's yawning. Is this a boring story?
No.
You sure?
Yes.
Oh, you just...
I yawn sometimes. It wasn't
Do you
because of your
really?
story. I do,
Yeah.
yeah. It's not because of you.
At least yawn after I fucking finished.
Oh,
I mean,
my
I can
goodness.
take
Tell
that,
your
not right in the
story.
middle of it.
Oh, my days.
I forgot I was saying that. Don't matter. Come on.
Market
Fuck
story.
it. No, fuck it.
Postpartum depression.
No. Why do I fucking put out all these stories?
I don't know. It was a good story.
I put them out some days, and you sit there fucking yawning. You come up with something.
It was a good story. It was a good story.
I can't remember what I was saying.
Let's take a look ahead to this weekend. I want to start with the Merseyside derby
There's
this
some
weekend.
good games, isn't there? Yeah.
The Merseyside derby this weekend. Liverpool is at home to Everton, but obviously Everton, new bit of life. Jack Grealish, Premier League Player of the Month for August, by the way. How about that for a revival of your career? Gets kind of washed out at City, 100 million move to City, wins the Champions League, wins the treble.
I think the last game, I don't know if he scored a goal and he had 2 assists.
In the month, I believe, yeah. So he's been in great
I gave
form.
the geezer a wank once. Is that an assist?
Yes.
It is. Okay, thank you. Carry on.
Yes. All right. Do you think Liverpool...
I regret saying that.
Yeah, that was a crazy one. That's the early game Saturday, 6:30 here Central Time. Do you think Liverpool just keep it rolling at home?
Who gives a fuck after what I just said?
Yeah, after what you said's crazy.
No, honestly, I think it'd be a good game. I don't think that it just comes out of my mouth.
Good
mate.
wank, yeah. Good game. Good assist.
No, I think it will. You
I think it's always closer than it normally is.
Moyes is building a strong team. The Liverpool, they struggled against Burnley. I'm not saying Everton are going to sit back.
This
like
should
that,
be
yeah.
Isak's debut.
Yeah.
Should be Isak's debut for Liverpool this weekend as well. So that could be a little bit of momentum, a little something for them. Let's talk about your club again.
Because I said last week, I looked at that Everton stadium, only seen from the outside, and where it is on the
new
river and that. It looks fantastic. But I saw fucking Real Madrid today.
Oh.
Have you seen that thing?
So do you know how it works? Like
I've seen it.
So they literally have like 3 levels of different fields under their main field that they can peel apart and raise up a different type of like grass, different type of field because they have different events and stuff, right? It is the most advanced stadium in the fucking world. Like it is absolutely fantastic, beautiful, state of the art, everything that they have at Madrid.
Honestly.
It is beyond top tier. If you don't know about this, just Google Madrid stadium build or something.
They showed the view of the outside.
Oh, the Burnham, yeah.
Fuck me, because they showed people walking around like ants.
But the thing is, the way that it's not only the size of it, but the way
different levels, like
because it's different types of field. There's grass, there's turf, there's stuff for concerts, there's stuff for other events.
So it's not as if we're playing Arsenal today. We'll
put
longer grass.
We'll put longer grass.
Slow it down.
Well, I'm sure there probably is a little bit of strategy to that. I'm sure most stadiums probably do that, don't they? Get the grass to just how their players want. If they want to slow the game a little bit, something. There's regulations, but
I was watching the FIFA channel, which I get at home for some reason.
Yeah.
And they were showing Argentina against, I don't know what the fuck it was. It was in Holland. Okay. In the final, the semi-final or final of the World Cup.
From when?
The pitch was disgusting. This was only about maybe 15 years ago.
Okay.
But you see the ball when it's getting kicked, it'll bobble and then it'll bobble. I mean,
yeah.
Fuck, the fields we used to...
Oh, you're talking about the 2010 World Cup with like Robin and them playing with Messi?
No, Robin, it wasn't Robin. No, it wasn't.
So it would have been a
I
little bit
didn't
longer
recognise
then.
many of the players.
Yeah.
One of the Argentinians I did, and I can't remember his name now.
Messi?
No, he wasn't playing. It was
this is a long
time
ago. Yeah, this is a long time ago.
Yeah, but it was bobbling over there. Oh, fuck me, you couldn't. Now it's like a fucking pool table.
Oh no, now it's like they play on a perfect pitch 24/7. People's whole careers are dedicated to keeping pitches perfect in the way they are. Other big game this weekend.
I had a mate of mine once. Only once. No, I had a mate of mine who once.
Yeah.
We were somewhere and we were at a party and he got drunk and there was their pool.
Yeah.
And all that, and he's got a table. He slung it in his. And he slung it. He thought it was funny. He said, "Hey George, you've always wanted a pool table." He slung it in a fucking. We got it out, but yeah.
No shit. How big was the table?
It was just a little thing. We were outside.
But still, he just fucking launched it.
It's fucking brilliant. He's had a few.
I love that.
Boom, throws it in. George, you've already won. And I mean, it's on your fucking table. Didn't do anything.
Whatever. I love that. That's a good one. That's a good one. Again, sharp humor, sarcasm. I like it.
There we go.
Chelsea Man United this weekend. The times don't get any easier for Man United after. Remember how last week or 2 weeks ago we took a week off?
I would imagine it's at Old Trafford, is it? Could we?
We played at home. It is at Old Trafford, yeah. It is at Old Trafford.
It used to be
but is it that scary? Is it that scary?
Tell me, what is it? But it's obviously to do with history, because I'm still looking forward to the game. Oh, it's Man United, but it really, when you watch it, it's not really the same.
No, it's not.
You know what I mean? I'm expecting us to piss on them, to be honest with you.
No, it's not the. Well, that's how I felt week 1 of the season.
But you still feel that about these fucking games.
No, when you get we have Man City this weekend. We'll get to that in a minute. Arsenal, Man City. But when you get those big 6 fixtures, there's something just different about seeing we're playing Chelsea this weekend. We're playing
No,
Man
it is,
United.
it
We're
is,
playing
yeah.
Arsenal. We're
I
playing.
mean,
There's something that you just want to get up for, right?
You
Like
don't exactly get out of bed for Burnley, do you? You
I
fucking
do.
look
Yeah.
at the result. when
I
you
fucking.
wake
I
up.
woke. I woke up
I
at
did-
6:30 for Nottingham Forest. I was up
did.
at 6:30.
I did as well.
Yeah?
Only because I wake up early and kind of. I don't want to get out of bed, and then I've got 2 dogs. They want to go for a
Yeah,
piss.
yeah.
And I got to take them for a piss because the carpet is fucking stains,
they're just gonna do it, yeah.
everywhere. I think I better take them out.
Yeah.
There's no room left for them to fucking piss. They've gone on everywhere.
But yeah. Do you think that
It's
this?
either them or the fucking girlfriend.
I'll say this. I didn't think I'd be saying this early in the season, but considering the Carbo Cup exit, the start to the season, do you think Amorim is out if he loses this game in an embarrassing fashion? Say another 3-goal loss.
You know, there's a part of me that thinks he wants out.
I think he kind of does.
He does.
His
He does.
interviews
Did you
kind of.
see? Well, I'm not looking at them, but I saw him the other day. He's just got his head down. He's missing. I'm missing home, missing family.
I'll say this, and I've seen.
and his teams are missing the fucking net.
I've seen this discourse online a little bit. Do you feel like it's just a matter of time now?
Yeah, but who else do they bring in? They can't.
That's the question, isn't it?
Look, they're bringing in good managers. There's not, I mean,
Top tier, like the
mind
one-
you,
yeah.
What's his name? Ten
Hag, yeah.
He's fucking just been.
Yeah, he got.
They got rid of him.
in a week.
Yeah.
In a fucking
Because
week.
some managers can do fucking great at
Ajax,
in
yeah.
Ajax and
He was
stuff like
incredible
that.
at Ajax.
Yeah,
Incredible.
And then you move into a different league and a
You're
different
just
style,
out of your
and
depth.
I don't know what
You're
else. Or
just
maybe
out of your depth.
I think most of it is. I've got. I remember last week I was listening to a podcast. I fucking shout, don't I?
Sometimes.
Sorry, I talk. I won't talk as loud.
It's okay. It's all good.
Yeah.
But do you think it does just kind of feel like a matter of time for him, doesn't it? And it feels like they're almost stalling till they find that
It
new
is, but
guy.
Who else is there?
I don't know. I don't know who
I
they
keep
would.
hearing the name Zidane.
No.
I don't
'Cause
know. Well, I don't
Here's
know why
my thing.
he would.
I don't think he would
He's
tarnish his
waiting for a
legacy.
French team, isn't
His
he?
legacy is too good. 3-time triple Champions League winner at Real Madrid. League winner at Real Madrid. Why would you stain
Anybody
your
can do
resume?
it at Real Madrid. I could have won the fucking
Why?
Champions League.
But here's the thing.
Go to Man United, okay?
Why
then
would
win
you?
it.
Why would you stain your legacy going to Man United? Who's had success at Man United? Anybody?
Why do certain words get said and my brain fucking... You said stain, I'm thinking wank.
Yeah, you've got problems.
It's weird. No,
Yeah,
it is. I'm
you got
fucking
problems.
telling you.
You're a fucking child sometimes. All right. Score predictions. Chelsea, Man United. What's your score prediction?
Where's it being played? Old
Old
Trafford. 2-0.
2-0.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go.
Who have they got up front to score?
Sheshko, but he hasn't scored yet, and Buemo, but he's barely scoring, and then Cunha looks good, but he hasn't produced yet, has he?
They bought a few players up
There's
front.
names.
I thought they're going to look at...
How many times have we said that about Man United, right? Like, they've put the money
Mason
in.
Mount might put in a performance because he has to.
The revenge game.
But
He's
they
fine.
need to put
Well,
him
he
in.
hasn't
He's
put.
just-
He's put in like 3 performances, not even well, but just 3 games that he's
Yeah.
played since he's joined Man United. I feel like he's been
Yeah.
injured the entire time. Again, just tough investments, tough luck. Injuries are a part of the game.
When they let Mason Mount go, I thought, for fuck's
He's
sake,
proper
you know?
Chelsea, isn't he?
I'm not really... Well, it was Frank Lampard because he had him at Derby
Yeah, it was like
for a
his
while.
son. That was his son, who's on Derby on loan from
Yeah,
Chelsea, and
yeah,
then they brought them
yeah.
both back. Yeah,
And then he brought him in, and he seemed to play well. And went, not that we won anything, but maybe he's not as good as you know.
I think he's better than he's shown at Man United. I think he's better than he's shown at Man United. I think he's
Well, it doesn't matter how good
significantly.
you are. I mean, you know, you can play with lesser players, I suppose.
It is-
and you get brought down.
it is a little crazy
So
'cause
they
he
bring you
was,
down.
like-
I mean, maybe it's the whole feeling of the place.
I think it is. I think there is something to be said about the culture of Man
There is,
United.
You've got to have the winning mentality. You've got to have the we don't never lose and we fight and that. And I know United had it under Ferguson, but it seems to be there's something missing there more than having good players.
It's a culture. It's a
Yeah.
whole culture that they just don't.
Did I,
don't-
tell you that? I told you that, didn't I?
What?
What's the difference between
What's the
what's
what?
the difference between Americans and yogurt? Yogurt?
Oh God, what?
Did I tell you that?
No.
What's the difference between Americans and yogurt? No, fuck it.
You did tell
Hang
me.
on a minute, I've messed it up.
I don't know what this is.
Yeah, that's it. What's the difference between Americans and yogurt?
What is it?
Yogurt has more culture. There you go.
There you go.
It's worth waiting for.
Yeah, that was a good one.
That was an in-joke at the Hilton in London for years.
Really?
Yeah,
Look
they
at
got
that.
told they're not allowed
A
to
little
tell
bit, a
it.
little bit of London culture for everyone right there. But I do feel like the Man
Don't
United
mention culture. Oh, just say yogurt.
Yeah, yogurt. The Man United yogurt is spoiled. It is spoiled.
No,
it
it
feels
is,
like
but
they
no-
don't have the winning mentality that they
As
used
I
to have
said,
as a club.
I've read a while ago that it's more than. So there's certain times you go into a club and it's more than just getting the right players or the right, as you said, it's a whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's everybody. There's the backroom. I mean, if you look at this bloke, typical. He's like that fucking Elon Musk.
Yep.
Okay, he went in with this government shit and just get rid of them, get rid of them, get rid of them, get rid of them. It brings down everything
Everybody.
around them. Everyone's down there. They're scared. They don't want to make them. When you get people that are too scared to make a decision or make a move,
mistake,
exactly. Then
you don't
fucked
grow.
Everything.
You don't grow.
You don't grow.
Yeah.
You know.
It feels like
I think my dick's been scared for fucking years.
I'm gonna leave that
Years.
one alone. I'm gonna leave that
well,
one alone.
I'm glad you did.
Yeah, thank God. Big game Sunday. Arsenal Man City at Arsenal.
What's big about that?
2 title contenders going at it in the Premier League. It's a pretty big deal.
Call that big game?
Would you call it a big
Well,
game?
you would if you're an Arsenal fan.
Would you not call Arsenal Man City a big game?
It's another game to us, okay?
Yeah.
Maybe getting
Yeah.
Barcelona in a Champions League, that's a big game.
Well, actually, fun one for you, not you, but for Man City, is they played Napoli in the Champions League. So Kevin De Bruyne went to Napoli. So that'll be a fun little return for there.
And Kevin De Bruyne, obviously, is Lukaku there?
Lukaku's there. McTominay's there.
McTominay's another one. I know, but
he was the Serie A Player of the Year last year. Leaving Man United, he went straight to the top with that. So good for him.
He's done fantastic out there.
Outstanding.
I mean, they love him and that, and they love it there anyways. I mean, I don't know. You move to a different country, a different fucking culture and everything.
Everything changes.
It's good. It's good when you.
I think getting out of that Man United system was good for him. Getting into it. It actually was. It was really good for him.
When I used to watch him, I used to like him.
Good player.
He was a fighter.
Scrappy.
Yeah,
scrappy. That's how I would describe him in a word.
You need one. We've got Casado at Chelsea. You know he's going to give it everything. Even if he has a shit game,
we've got Rice. We've got Rice. He's our guy.
Really? You putting him up there with Casado?
He's better than Caicedo.
No. Hey, actually, who's that geezer that scored 2 goals this weekend?
How about Zubamendi?
I was watching a little bit today, and he's a little fucker.
So there's I was really happy. So we landed him in January.
And what was a fucking header? He's only 5 foot.
No, that's right. I was like, what the hell are you doing out jumping them? But his first goal, what a fucking hit. What a fucking hit that was. Full volley.
It was,
lashed that one.
It takes something. Normally you hit a ball that it goes fucking
to the fucking
high,
moon, right?
It's like that last fucking. You'd have won the Cowboys game.
Yeah. Brandon Aubrey, But he won. Oh my God! I was like the form, the technique, brilliant.
We got to give congratulations to Brandon
Aubrey. Yeah.
Really, I know he was a soccer player, but he couldn't have been a very good one.
He was a first-round draft pick in the MLS.
No, he couldn't have been a very good soccer player.
Yeah.
He's trying to fucking for fuck's sake, you
just
fucking
boot it
right over the bar.
Just boot it.
Yeah. I guarantee he never scored a goal in his life. They all went over the bar. Someone said you need to play in the NFL.
I think actually, do you know how he got to the NFL? Do you know the story? So he was playing in the MLS and he had retired out of that. He was just going to do a normal job, normal 9 to 5. And he was watching the NFL with his wife one night, and this kicker kept missing field goals. And his wife literally just looked at him and goes, "You could do that. Like, I think you could do that." And sure enough, she's like, "You should really try this." He starts going up to the local high school with just a tee and some balls, start practicing, keeps doing that for a couple of years until he gets pretty good at it, goes and walks onto a USFL tryout for a kicker, gets the job, goes and kicks some bombs in the lower league USFL, gets noticed by the Cowboys. Cowboys sign him. He is on his way to being the highest paid kicker in NFL history.
Good, and he deserves it.
And he's probably the best kicker in the NFL right now, and arguably in the history of the NFL.
I mean, forget about the distance.
The accuracy.
I can kick a ball fucking God knows how many yards.
The fucking accuracy.
Yes.
And distance. And it's a football, too. So 64-yarder game on the line, and you strut up there.
That's
the
thing. I mean,
me.
We could all go in the park and kick over the fucking ball.
Oh, yeah.
God knows whatever.
But ice in his
9
veins.
million fucking people watching you.
Ice in his veins. In his veins.
Yeah.
So, yeah. That little pivot right there.
I know he doesn't listen to podcasts, but congratulations, and I wish him all the luck.
Same.
I mean that.
No, same. He's genuinely a good dude. Let's wrap up this thing with Wanker of the Week, right? Or do you want to do Wisdom of the Week? Or do you have
me, really? I didn't think about wisdom, Ben. You got to let me know if you want wisdom. Okay.
I need to give you a week in advance. Yeah, I need to give you a week in advance.
Naturally to me.
I'm gonna go Wanker of the Week. Going to Big Ange. It's going to Big Ange. I didn't think I would. Because we pumped him 3-0. I've missed this.
It's his first fucking game.
Exactly. Welcome back. It's good. I'm happy. I missed beating him.
No, he shouldn't be the Wanker of the Week.
It should be their owner, shouldn't it? It should be their. I'll give it. Fine.
I stuck up for you, mate.
Yeah, there you go. Tottenham fans enjoy that.
You owe me a fucking Greek meal.
Some yogurt, Greek yogurt.
Yeah, Greek yogurt.
There you go. All right, do you got one or
culture, mate?
Yeah, he needs to reset. That whole club's got some crazy culture.
My wankers of the week.
Oh, okay.
Brentford and Liverpool.
Okay.
They fucked up my weekend.
Just because personal bias
I mean,
here?
Ben, I only get a weekend once a week, mate.
That's true. You do only get one weekend a
Yeah,
week.
yeah.
Yeah, no,
Unlike
that's,
other people.
No, that's unique to you. That is unique to you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Brentford.
Fucked it up. Brentford and fucking Liverpool.
We're not going to Garnacho, who didn't mark his man, or the Burnley defender who handballed the ball in the box. Hannibal was actually his name, I believe.
Who?
The Burnley defender who.
I didn't see
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
I didn't see
it was a cross, and he like tried to
he
turn,
really?
and it was a handball. There was no doubt.
I get that, but I don't know. You know, when you're running in, you're doing that. You've got to think of running in, stopping. You've got to think, keep the arms
It was
down.
the ball was at like the top right corner.
Was it ball?
Yeah. Yeah. His
ball,
arm was
hand to ball.
his arm was
sorry.
extended.
Yeah,
and
but
it
it's
hit,
hand to ball. I can get that.
and his arm
But
was extended. And the ball came to his arm.
I don't give a fuck if your hand's there when you're running. You can't fucking run behind your back.
So he had jumped and turned to try to
Last
block
time,
it.
The
and
only
his arm
time
was
I've ever
out.
fucking run with my hands behind my back.
Oh Jesus!
I fucking handcuffs. Fucking, they caught me in the end, but I fucking
Did
got
you
away
actually?
for a
Have you
little
actually?
while. I got away for a little
Have you
while.
actually been arrested? Like
Oh,
handcuffed?
fucking hell.
Yeah.
Oh,
Same. Once.
actually.
Yeah.
No, I have.
Underage at a bar. Same.
I got about a year ago I got arrested. And this fucking prick, he's put me in handcuffs, he's put me in the back of the fucking squad car,
Yeah.
and we're heading down to Loose Sterrett.
Yeah.
And I fucking, he couldn't have put them any fucking tighter if I'd have paid a hook. If I paid a hooker to put handcuffs on, that's how tight they put them on.
Jesus
They're
Christ.
fucking tight as fucking.
No, they are. I've had them once
He's
too.
hitting every fucking pothole on the way there, and I'm fucking,
fuck it.
I'm moving around.
Yeah.
And he looks around and said, "What are you doing?" I said, "I'm not fucking Houdini. What do you think I'm fucking doing?" Prick.
I had mom stop listening here, but I've been arrested once when I was in college. I was underage at a bar drinking with some friends, and we all got arrested. And my friend, he was much more drunk than me. So they take us back. They wanted to take us to like Sirius police station, like Fort Worth PD, but we told them we were TCU students. So they took us to TCU PD instead, which is kind of a joke.
I didn't know. It was a
Kind of a,
different
yeah,
one.
there is kind of a joke compared
So
to
next time I
actual-
get arrested, can I go for
yeah,
TCU?
yeah, just say you're a TCU
Take the
student.
TCU.
Say you're a TCU student.
No, I'll say I'm a TCU student, I'll say, but I'm really a female. I'm one of them I don't identify as a male.
No, but my point of
I
my
do that?
story, was the joke of it was we get to the police station and it's me, my friend, and these two girls that we're with. The two girls are just distraught, tears in their eyes, because they're good students, like honors college students. So they can't believe that this is happening to them. They don't do stuff like this, right? They didn't think they'd get caught. My friend is blackout drunk, and I'm just trying to talk to the cops, right? Just try to like humanize us a little bit.
Was he white or black?
My friend?
Yeah.
White.
You said blackout drunk.
Blackout drunk. Have you not heard that phrase before?
No,
Oh, it
seems
means
racist to me, mate, but carry on. What do I know?
So we get there, and one of the cops has this Star Wars like figures on their desk, right? So I'm just trying to humanize us, and I'm like, "Oh, do you like Star Wars?" Right? Like just trying to talk to them a little bit, get out a little easier,
Yeah.
right? And my drunk friend just goes, Black doesn't even remember this, right? He goes, "My boy Ben knows more about Star Wars than any of you guys. You don't know shit compared to him." And I'm like, "No, I don't. No, I don't. Also, what the fuck is wrong with you?
That
Shut your
helps.
mouth. Shut your fucking mouth. This is the worst thing you could do. Stop antagonizing the cops that have you in handcuffs, for the love of God." We did get off. They gave us a ride home. No harm, no foul. But in that moment, I was like, "Oh my God, you're making this infinitely worse for every single person involved right now. They're just going to hate us more because you're annoying as hell."
But I'll tell you what, like anything in life, you know, there's rules, there's regulations.
Yeah.
Now and again, we bend them, break them, God knows what else. But it's how you, no matter what you do in life, it's how you handle a situation.
It is.
The reason I'm saying this, I was, I got pulled over from my sticker was out of my car. I don't know if I told you this. Did I say that?
No, you haven't told us this one, but I know what you're talking about. I just replaced mine, so.
Well, I got pulled out. I mean, it was 2 years out of date, for fuck's sake.
Yeah,
Anyway,
whatever.
so the policeman pulls me over, and I get there, and it happened to be November the 6th. I give him my driving license, November the 6th. It's my birthday. And he went, "Oh, it's your birthday." I'm thinking, I said, "Yeah."
Pretty good chance to get off here, right?
Mate, well, just make sure you get it done, okay?
Yeah.
No, he gave me a fucking ticket. Fuck, I don't give a
Fucking
fuck.
prick.
I paid the ticket. No, it's stupid. I mean, if he'd have just let me, not when I say let me off for the sake of, "Oh, happy birthday," it's just a human thing to do.
Yeah.
So I don't care what you. There's rules and regulations. Sometimes when, okay, I know it's a rule, but go on, mate.
Yeah.
You know, that would have made me think, feel a lot better about the police.
A little more human.
Yeah, then you know.
Human. I like that. That's you know what, Barry. You said you didn't have any wisdom, but that was
Well, I'm serious.
That was
you
pretty
know,
wise.
There's certain things in life. It's not about being a policeman. Sometimes you got to think.
we're two humans.
We've all been there. We've all done it. Happy birthday.
We're
you
two
know.
human beings.
Yeah.
Come on. I caught you at a
Yeah.
bad time. I've had bad times.
honestly.
Guys, treat each other the way you want to be treated.
Yeah.
I like that.
I mean, even like,
let's
you
end on
know,
that. I like
No,
that.
it's all right. No, don't worry. My wife caught me with someone else once. Go on, off you go.
Yeah.
You know,
You know what?
Where that came from. but-
That was bad wisdom at the end, but that was good wisdom. We're gonna end on that wisdom, guys. We're gonna end on that. We'll be back next week after.
Hey, and remember, don't be a wanker.
Don't be a wanker. Big Champions League games tomorrow. Big Premier League games this week. We will cover it all next week. Thank you.